everything, the Philippines does qualify for the quarterfinals.
Yes, that's right. Philippines taking this another win against UK means that sweep means that United States and Philippines will be the two teams from this group that will be moving to the quarterfinals. For those who don't know, in the group stage we have 4 teams in each group, and only 2 from each group can move on to the knockout stages.
Yes, indeed. And so the next match.
I'm sorry, I believe I said I misinformed you. Philippines is not in the same group as the USA. Is that right?
No, you said United Kingdom and oh gosh, everyone's talking to me at the same time. But by the way, we are switching to Poland versus China for what might be their last map.
I feel kind of bad for Poland because this is their first match of the weekend, and they have all 3 of their matches back to back at the very end of the group stage.
Wow.
Yeah, that's never good.
Yeah, even playing one of these matches is quite exhausting. Not just the playing, but also the pressure and stress.
not UK, US had to play back to back earlier. I was like, oh, that kind of sucks. His Poland's like, yeah, have 3 matches in a row.
Yeah, let's see how they hold up then. See if they have the stamina to keep going for 3 hours in a row.
Yep. So, by the way, the next matches will be Poland versus Indonesia, Malaysia versus Chile, and United Kingdom versus Singapore. And we go into what might be the last map of Poland versus China. And yes, Loktav is always that savage.
Right, the interesting thing about Poland's group C, that's China, Indonesia, Poland, Argentina, is that because Poland hasn't finished any of their matches yet, it's really kind of unknown which of the teams will become the stronger ones. We haven't seen a lot of the matches from that group.
Well, China is a good contender, so to say.
I guess that's quite fair. China. But they haven't lost a map yet, and they definitely will be moving on to the quarterfinals. But we'll see how Indonesia, Poland, and Argentina fight for the second place in that group. Also, we've been informed that the Russia versus Thailand match has just finished, and Group A has been determined which teams are going to move on. We have the United States coming in first place in Group A, followed by Thailand, which is, I guess, what one would expect. The United States being a very strong team, and Thailand as well, but that's one of those long picks. And yeah, also interesting to see is that the United States won all 3 of their matches, with only 3 maps lost overall. And Thailand is moving on with 2 wins and 1 loss against, of course, the United States.
Well, that is something to keep in mind for the next stages of the tournament. And at the moment, China is leading Poland, but not by much. I mean, by 20,000 points. But just as it says that CTEX missing, giving China a bit more leeway to get their score in.
That's right. In fact, this reminds me a lot of the map we were just watching with team on the red side just pulling ahead on the scores by 100,000 or so, consistently each time.
Yep, pretty much.
And as we near the end of the map, it looks like this match has been decided.
Especially, Cafu playing hidden on that one.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not sure if Cafu is actually a hidden player by habit, or if he's just they're just challenging themselves right now.
Well, if he's challenging himself, I guess the challenge has been taken.
That's right. His accuracy is, despite having two 100s and losing that perfect that his other teammates have, they still managed to get through with only 10 200s and 99.38% accuracy. Anyway, we see the GG's going out now.
Yes, indeed. China has won this match. And, well, shout out to Hoodenum, which has the sole perfect of his team on this map. Only three 200s, my bad.
That's right. It's quite impressive. So at the conclusion of this match, we see China having gone through the entire group stages with only one song lost. The point that they lost to Poland is the only one they lost so far in the tournament.
Wow. I wouldn't like to be any team to go against them.
Same. Do you know which match we'll be looking at next, Lane?
It should be. Let me put on my schedule. It should be United Kingdom against Singapore, but it's not sure yet.
All right, that's interesting. We get to see the United Kingdom playing, I believe, the last match of. Oh, I don't know about that, but we'll get to see United Kingdom playing against another team from their group. Now, Singapore, despite being one of the stronger teams in the tournament, I believe they're high-seeded. It looks like they have not been having so much luck in their group stages so far. Slang, do you know anything about that?
I'm afraid I will have to profess ignorance on that one. Sorry.
Yeah, well, it does look like they have 2 losses already, and only 3 songs won. Of course, one of those matches was against South Korea, which is quite understandable. It's quite difficult for any team to stand up against South Korea, even one of the stronger teams in the tournament. But I'm not sure what happened in their match against Philippines. I guess they were pretty well matched. I mean, we saw Philippines having a very good score against the United Kingdom, so I suppose they're really coming out stronger than expected for this tournament.